This video demonstrates the home delivery support in MMjOS. To enable support, open up System Settings and enter in the number of delivery routes that you want to track. And also enter the default route you want to assign for visits. You want to default to an on-site visit, just leave it at 0. Otherwise, usually the first route's the default route. If you only do home delivery, enter a route number in there. And then we choose our check-in, check-out options. I'm going to use check-in for the purpose of the demo. And the checkout option, they will both allow you to record the amount of medicine and the donation obtained at both check-in and check-out. As we go through the demo, I'll explain how the process might be a little different for the other options. Also, for the purposes of the demo, I set up some user-defined flags. You can define these and use them however you want. And user-defined field, in this case, for their preferred name, in case that's different from their given name, which shows on their license. This information will be included in the notes that goes on the report for the driver. So at check-in time, we can select which route it is, put in the number of grams obtained that they want and their donation. You can put some notes. Again, the driver will see these notes. They don't have to be for the driver. You can record any notes you want about it, but the driver does see these notes. Now to process or to view the home deliveries, open up Visits and click on Show Open Deliveries. You can select which routes you're going to view. When you see the red arrow, that means there are notes for that delivery. And click on it to view them. Now, if you have the proper permissions, you can modify any of this information. Now, the only ones that have been checked out will be included in that trip. If you don't use a checkout option, as soon as they're checked in, they're automatically checked out for you. So you can bypass the checkout step. But what the checkout allows us to do, we can click on here to check them out. Checkout allows you to change what's there. Maybe you only had 7 grams left of that one. You can also enter some more notes. He's checked out and ready to go. As you can see now, it's highlighted and that box is checked. You can also view the details for anyone by double-clicking their name to see all their information. You can also check them out from here as well. And if you don't have any other corrections to make, we can check out all of them with the checkout button at the bottom. We'll automatically check out the rest of them. So now they all will be included in that trip. You can see they're all highlighted now. So now let's export the data or report it for the trip. So you can either print a report for the driver and or use a website to optimize the route for you and give you directions. So first we'll look at the report. Just click on the export button. You can see there's the addresses, person's name, their patient number, their driver's license number, an expiration year, and their date of birth. There's the grams and the donation. It shows you any of the notes. Or we can use a website to give you the best route and all the directions. You'll see these other options at the top. Some websites might be different, so we allow you to customize it for that particular website and for your particular needs. What notes do you want to include in the export? So we're going to use MapQuest. We can go ahead and include all the notes. And there's two ways to get information into a website. One is to upload a file, and another is to use copy and paste. As you can see down here, you have your choice. So to make the upload easy, we can either copy the file name to your clipboard, so you can just paste it into the website, or we can copy the export data to the clipboard in case you just want to paste the whole export spreadsheet into it instead of uploading it. The simplest and easiest, the best method I've seen so far is with MapQuest, and we're going to use the file name. This does allow you to add your own in case you found a better website. You can add your own website to this list and use that instead. So we're going to show you what happens with MapQuest. You can view the data if you want, but we're just going to say, nope, let's just go right to the website. As you can see, they have a copy and paste area in case you just need to copy and paste the addresses in. But we're going to use import spreadsheet. So that's going to work the best here. And I'll show you the difference and why. So we browse for the file. Instead of having to browse for it, you can just use Control-V and paste it in. So you don't have to worry about navigating through the hard drives to get it. You just go right to it by pasting in the file name. And then we upload it. There's the addresses with our notes on the right. We're going to make this a round trip. So you can see we've set it up so the very first address is the collective address. We're going to allow MapQuest to reorder the stops on a route. You can optimize it by time or distance. So let's get the directions. And as you can see, voila, there's our optimized route to make all the deliveries. There's the starting and ending point. So you can print that off, hand it to the driver. It'll give turn-by-turn directions, and with each destination, there's the notes. So you can just print this right off, and they got everything they need. You can also give them the notes from the report as well. That's easier. If you use copy and paste, the notes can't go in there. But we used import spreadsheet, so we could include all our notes. You just print that off. If you want this to automatically open up one of these, as soon as you open this up, you can make that the default site. So if you select this as the default site, that means as soon as you run export, it'll automatically go to MapQuest immediately and export for it. If you need to just view the export file or use it in any other application, you can just export the file. Maybe you found a better site than these two. You can add that site using the New button and add your own site, customize it yourself. With the routing software, you want to include the collective as the starting address. For the reports, usually you don't. And what notes do you want to include? Again, some websites, or if you use copy and paste, you can't include the notes. So that's why this is customizable. To use copy and paste instead of using a file name, select that option at the bottom, copy the export data to the clipboard. So that'll give you the export data to paste right into a website instead of the file name. So when you're all done, you can close that. So when you're done, we can close out the trip, enter in some notes. You can enter in whatever notes you think are relevant, maybe the driver's name, Anything else that you want to record about that trip? And they disappear from the list of open deliveries. To see all your trips, click on the Trips button at the bottom, and there's all the trips that have been taken. You can double click on any of these to get a full report for the trip. Again, with the notes, when they were checked in and then finally checked out. And if you need a little extra help, click on the question mark.